welcome to Coach Larry's Handbook. I'm an education environment for online for both students and the teachers through understanding the online world.
Are you and the student even find yourself overwhelmed with the amount of information available online? Do you and the student find yourself struggling with digital fragmentation? Do you know the signs? For all the fun and exciting that you can find out online, I bet you have often felt yourself overwhelmed by the amount of information presented today. For those of us who grew up in a traditional classroom, the difference between online education and in-person education are strange. If you're feeling overwhelmed, just imagine those students feel. Of them don't have the tools to decode their information because they have not learned to think in terms of breaking down or memorize information that, in many cases, they have never learned in an in-person, non-electronic based classroom and don't know just how much more information they being exposed to now than students of just a few years ago. Additionally, many students don't know how to filter out information that is necessary from story making / engagement. I bet that if you're feeling overwhelmed and I'm feeling overwhelmed, then our students are feeling overwhelmed and they may not even realize how overwhelmed they are.
Chapter 1 of Coach Larry's Handbook was about helping educators and students build better engagement between each other in the digital world and the difficulties with engaging students while staying connected in a new non-physical education world.
It talks about the difference in synchronized and asynchronized learning as well as how elements of the traditional physical in-person classroom are starting to be incorporated in online learning. Additionally, in Coach Larry's Handbook, we cover the difference of online learning and key elements of virtual learning environments. Also, we cover themes such as how students and teachers can overcome barriers to entry, technical issues, and generally feeling of isolation. Having better engagement is a key building block to help students and educators overcome new challenges, such as being overwhelmed by the amount of information. This allows them to build a new form of working relationships. So if you're looking for any of those topics, please check out Chapter 1 of Coach Larry's Handbook before looking into today's lesson. Now, as we come to learn over the last few years, online education is highly accessible area, but does not follow many of the traditional rules that we're all grow up and accustomed to with in-person education. Schooling is often done at different times and in different places. Students can be in one country and educators can be on the same other part of the world. Although there may be deadlines set or a group meeting at specific hours during the week, students often can work on assignment at any time, day or night, and if they miss me are able to watch a recording of it or a response and explain of it to make up for missing that live class. There are not always direct communication in a timely manner between students and their professors or teachers. Additionally, there is much more information available, leaving educators with less control. Overwhelming students and educators can often become disgusted because of much information. They don't know which way to look first. They suffer from digital fragmentation and stop communication. While they stop communicating, the learning stops and the distractions.
From the smallest one of the sports that had seen the greatest increase in audience in the United States since the beginning of social media is FIFA Soccer.
FIFA Soccer is a good example of dividing more content in social media versus traditional media. The 2022 FIFA World Cup covers highlights the vast differences in availability and contact levels between traditional and social media. Viewers could see the games the company through would have the biggest fans interest and generate the largest revenue, Fox and FS1. Coverages limit to 3 hours a day, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Hawaii time. Often individuals would have to record matches to watch after school or work, making them 1 to 2 days old and out of date before a students' interactions are only limited to those that one see a students' interactions are often limited to those that one sees in classroom and may work on a project with. However, the opposed was true for FIFA Online coverage. Every match played daily was available to watch via live stream and recorded and formatted indefinitely after a match. A person in Hawaii could see Portugal versus Ukraine or Spain versus India live in real time and comment with other fans scattered around the world at 3 a.m. local time or after a long day at work. Even through these matches wouldn't have large enough local interest to get them on television.
There are 7 things we can model in the online classroom. Being effective with time management online. The last step of this, being effective with time management online. The last step of the plan ties into effective time management as well. Both students and teachers need to be aware of time management. One of the easiest ways to overcome this challenge is to keep all extra digital enabled devices out of sight while students are attending their online classes or doing online work. Thank you for checking out this chapter of Coach Levy's playbook, and stay tuned for our next episode covering the right feeling of unity, connectedness, and pride in online learning when we tie together with sports. Thank you.